What's going on, traders? Top 1 Futures just announced they are now offering Tradovate as a platform. That's right, you are able to trade with one of the best instant funded futures prop firms on Tradovate, Ninja, and you can also log in directly to a TradingView chart to trade with your custom indicators, scripts, whatever you want, but to be able to utilize that TradingView platform as well as Tradovate and Ninja. We're also going to be taking a look at the deal that they're running, which is 50% off and no minimum trading days to pay out. Used to be 10 minimum days to pay out. There is now no minimum trading days to pay out. You meet the profit target and consistency following all the other rules, and you are getting paid out. Before we even look at the platform, I want to note the prices on this. And remember, guys, I'm partnered, I'm affiliated, I stand to make money. I can't be unbiased if I stand to make money. Important for me to note that, for you to do your own research and make your own decisions. But these are the current prices before the launch, because I'm recording this video ahead of time. This is 40% off. The 50K at 50% off puts it under $325. The 150K instant funded puts that number at under $450. Insane value to get started. Along with that, no minimum trading days, but of course, always make sure you're headed to the site, reading the rules. Things do change, promotions do change, they move things around. Always make sure you head to the site and read the rules. Here we are, guys, on the Tradovate platform. I'm lucky enough to get my hands on a test account, so I can just display this with you guys, kind of show you what we're looking at. But if you trade on Tradovate, Ninja, TradingView itself, you probably are familiar with the platform. Got a bunch of cool features. We'll throw a trade on just for fun. We're looking at ES here on the 5-minute. We'll see how this bad boy starts to function. Let's see. Yeah, we can select don't show again if we want to just have the hotkeys ready to roll. Order filled. There we are. In short, we can see we got a trade running. We're going no stop loss gang on this one for right now. We can see our open P&L. This is a 100K account here with Top 1 Futures. Pretty sweet. But one of the things I wanted to point out, which I think is pretty cool, that's not available on Project X or TradingView even for that matter, is the automatic trade management. Some of the automated trade management strategies that they allow you to use within Tradovate. Obviously, a very robust program. There's a lot of different things you could do on here. A nice depth of market if you want to get level 2 data and utilize that. I love Project X myself. I do like TradingView, but I will note one really cool thing on Tradovate. It's a very advanced platform. In my opinion, they offer a lot of different things, but one thing that I know Tradovate has that I haven't seen from platforms like Project X or TradingView is some ATM settings, right? Specifically things like an auto break even or an auto break even plus an auto trail. So this is, again, just one of the many features of Tradovate. This is not going to be a complete Tradovate breakdown. We're just going to take some trades, show the platform, take a look at the TradingView platform as well. But here's an advantage on this platform you could take a look at. A lot of different trade management settings that you can have automatically set. So, for example, you can have an auto break-even set here when you enter a trade, and you can set a plus offset to be able to maybe say, as price moves, let's say 10 points into profit on my ES trade that I just took here, I not only want to move a stop loss to break even, but I want to actually trail my stop loss automatically and set it at 5 points, for example, and then not trail it anymore. You can do that here on Tradovate. There's a ton of other settings you could do with automated trade management as well, but that's one of the examples of the more advanced. It's not even that advanced. A lot of platforms have it, but just something that we didn't have on Project X, for example. Obviously, a very smooth chart. A lot of different ways you could set this up. Another thing that I think is a pretty sweet advantage, a lot of traders do like the current depth of market setup. With Tradovate, you can utilize level 2 data once this does launch and work your DOM if that's what you want to look at. Something that's pretty cool, and obviously this is a whole lot better with more trades, is the trade report from Tradovate. I haven't traded a lot on Tradovate myself, but I do know the reporting that they have that comes out that you're able to designate specific times, days that you look at. Gives you a lot of data within their reports on your trading itself, which can provide a lot of feedback for traders. And I'm sure you guys know what TradingView looks like, but Top 1 Futures getting Tradovate and Ninja means now you can trade directly from TradingView. You can use whatever tools, custom indicators, scripts, all that fun stuff, so long as it's within the rules, on your TradingView chart that you might not be able to access with Project X, even though it is an integrated TradingView chart. It is not quite the same. how you would get set up to do that. And again, I said I would do another video once maybe I have an account set up with it, but just to show you the basics, because it's really simple, you would throw down here to the trading panel. I think it automatically also opens up if you hit the buy or sell button. Yep, it does. And then you would log into your broker to start trading. You would come down here to Tradovate and you would use your Tradovate login credentials that you get through Top 1 Futures. You would click right on this one, and then you would be able to throw in your Tradovate username and password to connect right here. You would be logged in and you would be able to trade straight from the TradingView platform. And just to show you a couple cool features of doing this, I am logged in. It is a separate account. It's not a Top 1 Futures Tradovate account, but I am logged in, and I'll show you an advantage here that's pretty cool, right? If I come over and hit the buy button up on the top left-hand side, I'm able to open up the order card, and this is something that a lot of traders look for that's not also available on Project X or even in Tradovate, at least in the exact same way. But something really simple is to be able to set things like, let's say, a limit sell order, and then also be able to use a take profit and stop loss that's custom. So I can drag this on the screen and actually drag out a stop loss and a take profit, maybe for something like this, and execute custom OCO orders with ease right on the chart. Able to see the actual amount on the chart, the dollar amount. You can set this to show ticks and points, I believe, as well. But really, really cool tools within this order card here from TradingView, trading directly from the TradingView chart. Obviously, the ability to use all of the other TradingView functions straight on here, like alerts, just be able to use the mobile app, can have a bunch of advantages. So I think a really awesome move in the right direction for Top 1 Futures to be able to offer all of this in general. So again, guys, if you want to check this out, 50% off and no minimum trading days to pay out is the current deal. Make sure you head to the site so you can get the exact dollar amounts. Code RDF is going to do it for you. If you guys want to watch me trading a Top 1 Futures account live every dang day, I do that free, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there trading live with me. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I do not provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do is suggestion or recommendation to do anything at all. Make sure you do your own research, make your own trading decisions. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is, even in funded prop firm accounts, and the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content like code RDF, Top 1 Futures, and others. Hope to see you guys trading live with me soon.